Okay, an assassin is stuck in the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, doing it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Shiral, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus' assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry. But I didn't hurry, and I don't want Orlais to be saved.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
Poison her.
How. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Right, a warmonger, that's good. That's actually good. If I have to choose, then it will be him. But if I can kill them both, that will be better.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
No, not, you couldn't say it's her, yeah, her heir. It's the next in line. But if she produces a son, I'm sure that would supersede Gaspard.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The
Dynasty.
title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Yeah, the line of succession does not care if people rebel or not. This is a good idea. Most likely because Corypheus will know and strike, or the assassin will go away.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
What do you know?
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Okay, can we can we side with Briala? That would be great. I know who she is because she appears in that book I read.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court.
Great!
Even if a lie, Briella could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Great! Why, let's have our our criers run down Balroyo Avenue, shouting.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Alright. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Okay, I think all of these are already read. Confirm operation. Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's take the A team. Huh, Barrick is no longer depressed. Imagine that. Yeah, because knife ears can also be used as dildos, I've been told. They can even wiggle the ears, the elves can. Yeah, a Dalish elf. Let's see. I didn't know Briella was a player in this mess.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Ha! That dress.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I like it, to some extent. It's very military in a style. As I said, I'm never going to be what, friendly with people close to the thrones themselves. Regular nobles, yes, but people that are right up there, that can see the crown glitter, you could say, I will treat like garbage, because I want the kingdoms of humans to fall.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
You know what? Yes, I am prepared to shock the court. Surely. The color scheme, red and blue. It could be from England. The English soldiers always wore red, as far as I remember. Well, I'm not glad to help. Well, to help him shock the court, yes, I am glad to help that.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
Ah, shit.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Okay, I'm going to play a two-pronged game here. BioWare will force a choice on me, and that is clear. So, I will appease Gaspard, because of the two people, Gaspard seems... let's say, if it's a choice between Celine and Gaspard only, Gaspard seems the guy I want in the throne. Military leader, very warmongering. Ah, I can make my own color scheme. Great. I'll certainly change it up. I like that dress. I'll make it, I don't know, something more somber. So I will help Gaspard as much as possible, unless it's against the elves. I will help the elves as well, because if I can choose between the three of them, that is Briala, Celine and Gaspard, then I'll choose the elven woman. But I need a backup plan in case that cannot be done, and that will be Gaspard for sure. So I will tell Gaspard what he wants to hear and help the elves. And to Celine I will just be a dick. Because she will lose the throne one way or another. Or her head, if possible. That would be nice.
If they're siding with the enemy, I'll put an end to it.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
All right, so we are going to work with him.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Ah, shit.
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
Court approval. Orlesian nobility looks down on elves. The court watches you with a critical eye. Okay, nice. This quest is looking amazing, honestly. A noble woman.
There must be something here.
You there! Rabbit! Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
Right. I need to swallow my pride, I think. Gaspard is right. And I'm going to... As I said, I'm going to... do what I can. I hope... Well, Brianna should know how the game is played. She was part of it for a very long time. I don't think she will hold it against me if I try to play the game a little bit myself.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Countess that you treasure her gift? Or just to gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
Ha! You just gain court approval, which is usually a result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval, the better.
I assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Should I find the fucking ring? I don't know.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Keeping up appearances.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm a rabbit. I'm a rabbit, so I jump everywhere. I'm a filthy rabbit. Look at me. I want to take a bath. I am thirsty. Okay. Will that keep appearances up? Winter Palace. The Version Fountain. Emperor Judicael I commissioned this massive fountain to commemorate House Balmont's historic victory against Savior Dracon. The four lions represent Emperor Alphonse Balmont and his three younger sisters, Duke Isidore de Arlesans, Duke Yvonne of Savrin, and Duke Stefan of Balmontaine, who took the field against the usurper. Yeah,
I can
that...
hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
I don't know, should I give her the ring? What if that's true?
Makes me nervous.
What if I will lose face in the court by doing her, a minor noble, a favor?
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
I need a statuette. More Hala? Hala statues? Disrespectful nobles. Why should I be surprised?
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Superstitions of the royal family. I actually need to read the codex. I think I'll start next cast with that. Okay, Karlov.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the faith by Andraste?
Roger that. I need to open the storage room. Let's do that. Hello, Strix. Well, I can tell you that right now I do want to gain approval of the court. So what? But if there is a spoiler, let's say, if by gaining approval of the court I am actually losing approval with the elves, then don't tell me. That is something
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
I kind of Requires a storage key. What the hell did I just get from the other place? Then don't tell me. That, let's say that's the spoilers I care out in this particular instance. As I don't want to know if anything I'm doing fucks up a possible decision later. That's to say, if by doing stuff for Gaspard I'm actually preventing myself from gaining the approval of the elves, then
Mika, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
keep the ring, return the ring to its owner. What if I can give it to the other person and make her lose a bunch of face? Because supposedly she cannot walk in without the ring because there is a more important person that she wants to impress inside. You know what? I'm going to keep the ring.
Just keep searching. I'm sure you'll find it.
Mika, this is dreadful. Perhaps I should flee to Navarra.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Okay, it seems to me I cannot do anything more at the moment. Aha!
Foreigners.
A safe spot.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Okay. Really, Karlov, if I lose all the court standing, they will murder me.
Interesting.
Well, I think I'm savvy enough not to get myself killed. That way. Okay, thanks, Sistrix. Okay. Yeah, I want to spoil decisions. The minor stuff, such as okay, I think I need to get in. I don't see how I can explore anymore here.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Well, that's great, Strix. That means you can...
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
All right.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Ah, I cannot go back out as soon as I go in. Alright. Well, I think it's too late for that, isn't it?
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Too late.
Andraste, watch over us all.
How much stuff did I miss, Strix? I didn't see any more places I could explore. But I'm sure I can still gain court inside. Well, I have been warned both by Karlov and the game that this is a matter of life and death. So, I need to be extremely careful. Can I antagonize Celine? I think I can, but I must not be... what can I say? I must not be... rude, that's the word. Brash. Abrasive. I need to slap her with a smile on my face and a velvet glove. But I'll never, treat Celine okay. I'm siding either with Gaspard or Brianna or Corypheus if I can.
Without the backing of the Council of Heralds? He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
Of course he will. He's in open rebellion against the Empress. It's logical that if another institution refuses to give him the throne, he will attack them. Ooh, eavesdrop. What?
Good to know.
Okay.
I wish there was more news coming from the convent.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity.
Okay, let's talk to Colin. I'm not sure I should try to enter that room.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Foyer.
Barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
The conversations of noblemen. That's great.
Solus has already gone inside. I'm not sure about the others.
Okay.
Solus has already gone inside. I'm not sure about the others.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
I agree.
This dress uniform is preposterous.
What is
Formal
Gaspard?
armor would have been better.
It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor.
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
She's losing touch with reality, that's why.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspard's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
No, that's war.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wings seal.
Okay. Well, I like the dress, actually. It has an, 19th century feel to it, while older dresses have more of a...
Interesting.
Of a what? 17th, 16th century feel? Ooh! Solas likes to butt finger himself. What? Boring? No, it's not boring. It's very interesting.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
King Edukan has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
Yeah, always carrying out the money. Good old Balin. Aha, let's head in. The Winter Palace, the Grand Library of Haram Shiral. Winter Palace collection of books is one of the world's largest. Only the library of the University of Orleans Imperial Palace Library compare famed cabinet marker Gustave of Balfontein designed and built the shelves. The finest examples of this marqueterie technique is still in existence. Okay. Completely useless information. The Grand Library. Locked from the other side. I'm sad.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted? We have reserves of
Ha! You know who I'm going to meet here? I'm sure. That woman, the... requires the Royal Wing key. What is her name? Vivienne. She must be here. She's a very important person. Yeah, a VIP for sure. She must be around. She will be very pissed.
Inquisition back in Gaspar would make Celine nervous. You know how fights.
Aha! Even worse. Ooh! Hello, my friend. Isn't that the guy from the House of Riposte? Yeah, Vivienne is not part of the Inquisition.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen.
Rabbit! She's a rabbit!
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see that faces? Priceless.
Shit.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine, the Lady Inquisitor's elven serving man, Solus. Her ladyship, my bulls each, of course. Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Conleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the 5th Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. and Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Okay, I think that's it. Let's face the Empress. Look at her, so smug.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
That's what he calls
Lady
being
Inquisitor,
charming.
We welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
What do you know? It turns out the hairstyle of Cremisius is actually fashionable. Let's go with number 2. Let's see if I can tease her a bit without losing the approval of the court.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I can't do it credit. Or it's lovely. It's lovely, I'm sure it's lovely. Because we elves built it up and these fucking bastards took over it.
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauty.
That face.
Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Shit.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
That was Liliana. She looks awful.
Tell me, Yvette, how are my mind?
I didn't recognize her.
Mother is the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slacking.
Yeah, she was walking all the way with me.
You just know that will end badly.
Yeah, I remember Liliana likes shoes.
It may not have been wise to attend to this particular engagement, Yvette.
I didn't want to come. Mother made me. At least Haram Sharal has such pretty gardens. They're so darling. I took out my parchment.
Not another book of poetry.
Hello, Sinner, how are you?
Lord Severin Ducey, Baron of Jada. Accompanying the Baron, Lady Arlette and their son, Lord Edmund, student of the composer Emmeline of Monsimar.
Holy shit. Blood magic!
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so.
Is it true?
I'm afraid not.
Of course not. How do people come up with these ideas?
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
No, there was blood magic, but no orgy that I could see.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her.
Because you're stupid.
Darth has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Exactly what we want. More reasons to support Gaspard. Tell me about yourself, okay.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Alright.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Let's see if she says something different.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom.
Another time.
Should I open those doors?
You should invite all the family to Skywood for the summer.
What are they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
In all honesty, I don't know. Opening random doors doesn't seem like a good idea. What the hell is that? Why would you come to a mountainside, but to a mountainside in winter? Wouldn't it be best to go to the coast?
The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes, yes.
If I had a winter palace, I would certainly talk to Leliana first before opening doors. Yeah, I wasn't going to open any doors. Yeah, I would have a winter palace in the coast.
Are all the Delancers here? Maker, I hope not.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Aha! Holy shit! People are... I thought a lot of women were trying to get him. Deliver secrets to Leliana. Okay.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
I want you to smooch me.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
At least that will get your mind off lyrium.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian's social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Well, that's my problem. Why would you go to a cold place in winter?
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Okay. I want to pass! Let me pass! Okay, let's talk to Leliana then. Ooh! A compendium of Orlesian theater. The most unusual part of Orlesian theater, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbor's love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colors that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green mask indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primarily female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to Orlesian theater, an actor race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can lead. That makes sense. If a director believes that they can sell the part, men can play dowers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theater troupes and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such an attentive audience than in Val Royeaux. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meaning of Orlais theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theater, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. Now that actually reads like the introduction of a real book. Ah, so it is pronounced the same. Okay, thanks, Astrix.
Crotchra beats his squire. He's a she. As a bastard. Extra toes. What a fun, close marrying crowd.
What?
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Alright.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Where is Briala? I really need to find her. We need to ascertain.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
I need to ascertain where she truly wants an elven kingdom in the south. I don't mind her being the figurehead.
I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic.
Vivienne!
I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Vivienne! Okay, maybe not.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivienne was the first to turn that department into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
It is Vivienne, I was joking. Imagine that. Well, I love killing her. Chantry loyalistas.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Ah, maybe Vivienne left. Maybe she was only telling me that Vivienne was the first to actually make the position something more than... Ah, look at that. They opened the door. There was one of those guys there. What are they called? Chevaliers? Guards? I don't know. I remember he was standing there. Let's make sure I cannot enter. Yeah, maybe what they're saying is that the replacement of Vivienne actually started what? Not started, took over her place and continued her undue influence on the Empress.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusement. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me.
No.
Why does she merit our protection? The
Yes.
Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
I agree. Well, what do you know?
You support the civil war?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
I agree with her.
Stay alert. You don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Give me a second, Strix. I will explore the guest rooms first. And then I'll go back to the Ballroom. The Hall of Heroes. Who is here? Soulless, huh? And I doubt very much I can open this door. Or can I? Locked, okay. Emperor Reveal. 821, 851. That guy looks like a like a Thundercat, actually. He looks exactly like a Thundercat. Okay, if you really want me to talk to Leliana first, I will go and do it. I prefer to explore first, but I will heed your advice.
Lady Fifi and Lady Babette de Lancet, daughters of the Comte de Lancet.
Is this it? Just looking at each other and what? I'm waiting for the party to start.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Investigate Brianna's agents. Will you hit me? Will you? Okay.
Galida Tsuris Yavash.
Inquisitor?
Okay.
And Rivani, ambassador to the Imperial Court.
Inquisitor?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Let's go and meet up with Leliana then.
Lord Marcelin.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Yes, dirty elves.
Bastien Vauquelin, Chevalier of the Empire and paramour of the Comte.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Okay. Why not say, like riding a bicycle? Ah, because they don't have bicycles.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Orlais. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
No, what we need is Orlais to crumble. And Gaspard will start war sooner or later with everyone. While Celine will continue trying to mend relations with Ferelden and the rest of the nations.
You spoke of Lady Cambien's shoes earlier. Shouldn't you be focused on other things?
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Yes.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of a Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am. Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Who knows, Asterix? Maybe the game is more complex than what people believe. So apparently I need to go to that location. Can I jump here? No. Can I jump here? Do you know I can?
I cannot stand a battle evening.
But I cannot go further. Can I open that door?
Did you just grab my bottom?
What?
I couldn't help myself.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Colin. No one is going to grab your ass.
Tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was thrown from his horse.
Other than Samson in the near future.
Another time, perhaps?
Ah, fucking bullshit. I lost a pro! How?
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
Okay, now I will explore this place. I didn't see anything terribly interesting. Okay, let's not go to the purple place just right now. Question the Elven servants.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Interesting.
Eavesdrop. Okay.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Okay.
Leave us.
Yeah, the music here is really good. The Art of the Winter Palace, Lambert Balmont, the Swaggering Lion, carved by Natalie Brult for Emperor Judicial I to commemorate the Battle of Aisley. They are really stupid. Why put such large statues in a small room? You cannot even see it. Maybe from up there. You cannot appreciate it. Mafra de Vitroyer, carved by Eletronu from Empress Ibet. Eletronu? The hell knows how it's pronounced.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Another coin. The Lion of Orlais. Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Emperor Celine in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the Fifth Blight. Let's save, you know. Go to the servant's quarters. Where the hell is Solus? Ah, there he is. He has a cap? Yes, he does. He has a hat.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Ooh.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
What do you know? That's timeless wisdom.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Same thing Sarah says.
Well.
Aha.
Boring.
Okay, that was too quick.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Why do I care about so much the Council of Heralds? Look for conspicuous elven servants. Duke Germain. Ah, these guys are members of the Council of Heralds. Maybe I can win them over for Gaspard. Cassandra wear underwear.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. A compendium of Orlesian theater. Attend King Dracon turns his crown in his hands, entered his trusted cousin, Captain Ashan. Captain Ashan, hail your majesty, the armies wait on you. What of the enemy? The blighted ones mass on the hill, in larger numbers ever than seen. We had a match in the field, and rust the armies with this fate. Our allies are weak from Cumberland. We are aided by the Maker's word, I do not doubt. Yet your brow is vexed. Dracon throws his crown. Pride killed our prophet, her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Cousin, the army waits. Maker for a soul fit to lead them. What do you know? From the Sword of Dracon, an examination of the life and history of the father of Orlais. It's little wonder King Dracon's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the Second Blight for the rest of his reign. Freyet's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as a man beset by doubts, as are we all, instead of an idealized cipher. A few grand clerics attempted to end the plague, saying it criticized the current state of the Chantry, but it proved too popular among the masses and the nobility, and it remains a staple of Orlesian theater to this day. Okay. The good ending. Well, if the good ending is seeing every noble die, Celine burnt at the stake, Gaspard castrated and impaled, and Brialla dancing over their corpses, then I want that good ending for myself. Cordelius Dracon, painted 127 divine by Emilia de Rouvel. Emperor the Cordelius Dracon the Great, carved by Juliette Corot to commemorate the 800th anniversary of the foundation of the Orlesian Empire. Try poke this man.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Why did I gain court approval? I just showed I know absolutely nothing about the court.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Have you seen anything? Why would he? But let's ask. I'm sure I lose court approval.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Okay.
Another time, my lord.
My lord, Duke. Nah, he must not be a duke. Aha, another whispering elf.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
What did he say? I'm going to what? Shit. I wasn't actually paying close attention to him. Did he say the guest quarters? Okay. Who are you?
Should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
I don't think he will tell me, so let's reinforce what he's actually talking right now.
Awfully selfish of this filly, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Well, that was a lot of court approval. Did he say guest wing? Blood on the floor, really? I didn't see. Ah, is that blood? Maybe it was blood of elves, because they spilled the drinks. Who cares about fucking elves? They are scum. Vermin. Barely fit to serve, much less to live.
The Dowager is upset about the soup.
Gaspard is wasting his...
Can I inform the Dowager? Didn't they say... maybe not. Okay, let's try to get up. Holy shit.
My lady Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I want a foursome.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Well, that didn't look anything like what she's wearing, but whatever. Well, I am not happy to hear from her. But it must be a message that cannot be delivered. Okay, let's be somewhat rude. These are servants, even if they represent the Empress.
What's the message?
This is so exciting!
exciting!
Fuck you!
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
I thought we were being ironic, you know? Like, how generous of you to offer so little for so much. Yeah, let's kill
Interesting.
the most esteemed guest. Iron Ball polishes his knapsack. No, I didn't. I didn't either. That's disgusting.
Are all the Delonces here?
Maker, I hope not.
To the up, toss coin. Okay. Do I make a wish? Should I toss those coins? Will that be considered, what did Liliana say? Shameful display of what? Of riches? What did she say? Something like that. No, a crude display of something, I don't remember. The Lady of Regrets. For the wisest lady in all the land, the criers called, come on, one and all, to hear words like yours, bring the meaning and purpose. What? When all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke. Beyond us is a field empty of righteousness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmored and my shield shrouded by my tears. For those who yet say no regrets, let sorrow water what's dear. Wisdom cannot grow in barren sand. What the hell? Climb? Are you serious? I won't do that. Yeah, I'm not going to climb in front of all the nobility.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Are they actually telling me to do that? Ooh, who are you?
This is a private conversation.
Did you need something?
Apparently not.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Uh-huh. So people do care about that.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Okay. More statuettes. Sarah approves, what? Because I'm stealing from the gnolls. There must be another way up. More Hala statuettes, fuck. Shouldn't have used it outside then. Maybe I'll find one in the quarters of the... I'm not going to climb, that is ridiculous. I will only climb if I can do nothing more.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Okay, so let's try...
He's wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of...
Let's try to... Ooh.
Boring.
Am I going mad? I mean the character. Yeah, let's go into the servant quarters if I can. Shit, I cannot. Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. Okay. So I must climb the fence. Well, I'll do it as a measure of last resort. Let's enter this room.
I don't like that question. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
If I have to clean up another puddle...
Ah, look at the blood coming this way. What the hell are they doing? I think I already stuck to this guy. Yeah.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Should I talk to the Imperial Guards? Apparently they're the only people I can talk.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay.
Well, well. What's this?
A bomb. Halamshiral investigation clues. Clara kitchen staff entered servant's wing by main stair 130. Vernon Undergardener entered servant's wing at 2:45. Sophie chambermaid entered servant's wing at 3:22. Marius footman entered servant's wing by main stairs. From hall by main stairs. Okay. Briala, we need immediate support down here. Something's gone wrong. Well, apparently someone is kidnapping people for a blood ritual. That would be my guess. I guess it's time to climb the...
pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Can I speak? I already spoken to them.
Inquisitor Lavellan, is there something I can do for you? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh yes! This is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, Maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Where the hell is Gaspard in all this?
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, she reminded me. Gaspard is nowhere to be seen. This door is locked. This door is locked. Both of those doors were locked. That's the entrance. Gaspard is in the old room, okay. Well, then I must not be able to talk to him. Okay, let's do the most stupid thing in the history of mankind.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyou.
Unless someone is going to cloak me. This is so stupid. How is it that I'm not losing court approval? I should lose court approval every second. Ooh. Okay. Then we must hurry. Okay. Hala statues. Where the hell do I get those? Hala statue. Bring it here. Let's climb down. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Okay, run! I cannot dilly-dally, so... What did just happen? Did we open something? Shit. I'm losing court approval already. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing have convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust, Celine. Okay. Shit. What? Okay, time to run like hell. Light? What? Rivals earn, Athene earn shit. Jucael the second, Florian, that's the last one. Athene the second, reveal. Athene the first. Let's see. Then this one. That must be Judicael the first. Judicael the second, and Florian. Ooh! Isn't that amazing? Shit. The arrow of time flies in only one direction. Its path lies our way forward. Okay, let's go here fast. I'm gaining court approval. Why? Lady M. Lady Montillier. Just like Dr. O from what was it? Dragon Age 2. Dr. O. So I can hide here and not lose Corta Pro. Okay. Nice. Because I am technically in a lower level. Well, that was stupid. Open, I cannot open. Because I am a fucking elf. Halamshran investigation clues. Grandchildren of Emperor Juikel First Balmont and Duchess Claring of Hosberg. By Emperor Juikel II and Baronessa Emilia Campana, Crown Prince Etienne II, Crown Prince Leopold. What do you know? They died. By Emperor Florian and Mark Grivin, Justinian of Hunterfell, Princess Evangeline, she didn't even grow to be 1 year. Prince Renaud and Duchess Clarice de Montfort, Celine. By Princess Melisande and Duke Theodore de Chalons, Grand Duke Gaspard. So Gaspard has 30 years on Celine, and Celine is 30 something. Grand Duchess Florienne de Chalons. Okay. Why is that important? Because everyone died fast except Celine and Gaspard. Shit. Move fast. Move fast. We cannot. Oh! Okay. That was unexpected. Lady M. No, I don't know any M. It could be both a what? A surname or a first name. So honestly, there is no way I can tell you which is which. Okay, I cannot enter there. Can I go down here? Ah, okay, now I see.
Any news of Paragon Bronca?
Ooh.
Cut up for supply of castless. Ghastly business.
So I need to go to the upper level, but I need the Hala statue to open the other place. Boring, boring, boring. Boring.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Okay. So now I need to go up and to the left.
Are all the Delancers here?
Because I already did everything I could on that side. Quick, quick, quick! Okay, Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiations or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. Well, that was a loss of time.
I should get back to the ball.
Ah! Okay, I need to remember that door. Marty. Yes, Trix. Makes perfect sense. Okay. So I need to get back to the ballroom because there is nothing I can do, honestly.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Get out of my way, you fucking bastard.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
Holy shit, Holy fuck. Well, Morgan could certainly be an agent of Corypheus. After 160 hours.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Okay. And she has come a long way. She's not dressed like a barbarian anymore. Apparently, being of the shackles of a mad woman in a swamp really did wonders for her lifestyle.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
I doubt it, but let's ask.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. It would be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Not if the only thing they want is to kill her. Really, lady? Leliana gave her advice in Dragon Age 1 and she listened. I don't remember that party, Hunter. I know what door it opens. Maybe a servant's quarters, I would say.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you?
Neither does Leliana.
To Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Okay, try go in. I'm going in anyway, because apparently we're being called. Where the hell?
I'm so glad Maman did not want to attend. She always ruins everything.
Not as much as you do.
People are dancing now.
Sir Honorine Chastain, Chevalier of the Empire, Champion of the Grand Tourney of Tantervale, bearer of the Viridium Signet of Bravery and the Golden Star of Orlais, and patroness of the great...
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
The game, of course. Celine has something up her sleeve.
Where the hell is that Elven woman, as they called her? Okay, let's talk to Leliana.
Duke Gaspard has made a fortune at Alliance.
Aha, there he is.
The Inquisitor agrees.
My friend, come in, have a drink. What can I do for you? You've been busily charming the court, I see.
I'd like to know more about you.
All of Orlais knows my story. But you, my friend, are far too sensible to be important. The heart of it is simple. I am the rightful heir to the throne of Orlais. But my cousin, Celine, is a politician, while I am a man of action. She charmed the Council of Heralds. They gave the crown to her, and while it looks fetching on her, I intend to take it back.
Just what are you claiming? Her crown or her head?
If Celine loses her head, it will not be my doing. I want my empire. I do not wish harm on my cousin, but I would not weep at her demise.
I have a question about the peace talks.
Okay, lady, thanks. Okay, give me a second, I need to go away, but I'll be back.